Well guys, Aaron and I just got back from doing the Will It Start video you're about to watch. We were gonna go fishing today, but the rain has stopped us from doing that. And instead of going out on the boat and doing some real fishing, we're gonna hop on our new app on our phone, Fishing Clash, and do some virtual fishing. So with Fishing Clash, I can travel all over the world and do all kinds of crazy fishing from the comfort of my home without ever filling that boat up full of fuel or even hooking to the truck. So it's just as simple as breaking your phone out and right there's your favorite hobby. There are weekly competition to show off your fishing skills. So starting on the 4th of July, there's gonna be a special game on Fishing Clash dedicated to Independence Day. During this week for Independence Day, there's gonna be tons of different games and competitions. So every time you log on, there's gonna be something new that you can get yourself into. As a new player, you're gonna start off gameplay in Florida. And if you get lucky, you may catch on to one of the founding fathers' signatures. And once you catch one of the signatures, you've got to catch them all. So guys, with Independence Day happening this weekend, you've got to download the game, check it out, and get on there. Find out for yourself all the fun you can get into. Use our gift code FISHWITHBRUCE for a special reward for the total value of $20. And this is available to new players only. So with my gift code, you'll get a 3-star rod, 1 mythical lure, a dolphin fish, 50 luck power-ups, and 30 weight power-ups to help you catch the bigger fish. Be sure to download the game in the description below and use Fish with Bruce when logging on. With all that being said, guys, shout out to Fishing Clash for sponsoring today's video. Aaron, let's get out of this freaking rain and go play some Fishing Clash. Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, folks, we're going to be jumping into like the business side of things with blue collar equipment here. I know we've done a lot of YouTube videos on kind of like some of the day-to-day stuff and little snippets of it, but I'm going to show you a full rundown on what we've done today. As you've seen here before we jumped on here and started talking, the tractor on the trailer we've got back there, Nick got that thing all prepped, got our box blade hooked up to it and loaded on the trailer, and here we are going to deliver it now out here in Blanton, Florida, about 15 to 20 minutes from the shop. And after we drop this one off, we've got a second one we sold today to deliver out in Brooksville, Florida, a little Kubota tractor, which we still have got to prep it when we get back to the shop. So on our way to go deliver this Mahindra 2555. So these folks live out here right next to Hancock Seed. Pretty neat there. He said that there's the driveway right here. High Country Lane, Hancock Seed Trilby. House on right, turn into the orange grove, to the rear you'll see home. Well, this must be where he's talking about. I guess we're gonna find out. All right, maybe this is it. Yep, I see his truck back down in there. Definitely needs a box blade. Look at this friggin' road. This old 5500. I think it's right, so dang rough. This is one of the cooler parts of buying and selling equipment, is getting to see like all the cool houses you would never think were down back in the woods, and here we are. He's even got a spot to store this thing out there. Easy. You've got low, medium, and high. Okay. Your box blade and stuff, you can do a medium. If you're going to be like dropping them teeth down and cutting, put it in low. Okay. This right here is your differential lock. So if you're got it in 4-wheel drive and your back tire is one spinning or the other, Just jam that with your heel and it'll lock both of them in together.
Okay.
This is your four-wheel drive. Don't use that unless you're stuck.
Okay.
So.
It's like the truck.
Well, unless your back tires are just really spinning while you're doing back work or something like that, or if you're digging.
Okay.
Only use it when you need it. Okay. Brakes are right here. Forward and reverse. Lever right there is going to be for your up and down for the box blade.
Okay.
The other lever right there is for your rear remotes. So you don't have any use for those right now, but those are there. That's it. If there's something wrong, you have a check engine light come on, or it'll tell you right here, hey, I'm not happy. That's whatever. And we'll take care of you, but you're good to go for a while.
I appreciate all your help, man.
Yep.
I appreciate everything
No
you've done.
problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
If you're happy with it, in a couple days, write me a review. I'd appreciate it.
Not a problem.
On Google or something like that.
Yeah.
So guys, we made it back to the shop after the successful delivery of the Mahindra 2555. Mr. Eric was very happy with that machine. Up next, we've got a Kubota L4400 we sold this morning to Mr. Harris. I'm gonna unhook the mower that's behind it. He decided he did not want the mower, but we're gonna pull the tractor in here, just do some last minute checks, and then head out to go deliver it. So you guys are maybe wondering, why am I not sitting down? That's because it's 100 degrees here in Florida, and this seat is currently like 400,000 million degrees. So get backed up over here, get this thing unhooked, or get this baby pulled in the shop and check her out, and go deliver to Mr. Harris. I don't recommend standing up and driving tractors. Please don't do this at home. I'm a trained professional, folks. We're gonna do the fastest unhook you've ever seen. Probably shouldn't have let that fall like that, but hey, that's okay. Go in your home. There. Going to pull this pin out right here. Maybe. There we go. All unhooked. Go pull it in the shop. All right, first things first. We are going to check, we're going to double check the tire pressure, make sure the tires are all full and good of air. We're going to check the engine oil and check transmission oil. This one does not have a hydraulic or hydrostatic separate reservoir. It's just got one reservoir for the transmission because it's a manual shift transmission. So, start up here at the front, if I can get the hood open. There we go. Check our coolant. Keep in mind, we only ran the tractor for a couple seconds, so there's not going to be any pressure in the radiator. All right, she's full of coolant. We're good there. I think we've already done some preliminary checks on the air filter. Air filter is nice and clean. We're not going to... So upon pulling this air filter out, guys, I realized it's not the right filter. Well, I'm going to wash her. And the reason being is because it has a hole right here on the end, and that just lets air flow right through, bypass the filter and go right into the engine. It's kind of been sealing by seating down in there, but it's not the exact right one. So we don't really do anything halfway here, so we're gonna run over to Napa, which is right across the road, and I'm gonna go get the correct air filter from Napa before we deliver this tractor. So we got the right air filter here. You can see they're basically the same length. This one's sealed on one end, so that's gonna be the right jobby to go in there. I'm gonna cram her up there in her home and button this cover up. Should be good to go. Sure that's where it's supposed to be. We'll save this for another tractor that it'll actually fit. So we're gonna check the oil. She's a little black. As long as it's full, it'll be okay. We sell these tractors used Some of them wouldn't hurt to be serviced, but the customers know that, you know, depending on the price they pay for it, it's pretty much up to them to service it themselves. We do make sure they are full of oil though. Lastly, we're going to check the transmission fluid back here. This one either has a dipstick or it has a sight glass. So you can see right here on this sight glass, it's kind of dark there, or tan color. That means it is full of oil, so we're not going to be adding or taking any out because it's full, so we're good to go there. Because last but not least, we're going to grease the steering up and we'll load this thing up and go deliver it. So usually I'd throw a chain on something like this, but there's not really many spots to hook a chain onto it. So we're gonna run it right up and over the center of the machine here. And we should be good to go. We're only going about 10 minutes down the road, so no big deal. Yeehaw. I forgot the microphones are on inside the cab here. Oops. Well guys, we made it back here to the shop after a successful delivery. We sold 2 freaking tractors today and a third one is sold. We took a deposit on a Coyote DK50C cab tractor up there. We'll be delivering tomorrow after I go pick up our new trailer. But we're gonna reel it all the way back to where it all begins. So once we get the tractors out of the shop, and you've seen a little bit of footage from earlier when Nick was getting the wheels and tires put on this New Holland right here. Once we get everything prepped, we throw a little bit of tire shine on it. We do a little bit of paint work. We don't completely repaint them, but we make them look nice. Pulled over here in my picture taking area where we got our signs with our website and the phone number on there, and we get ready to take some photos. The biggest thing that sets us apart from a lot of other used equipment dealers is our photos. We take pride and really take our time to get some quality photos of this equipment before posting it up, just to show that it really is a nice piece of equipment, not just a used equipment dealer, shade tree mechanic kind of operation, which is not what we've got going on. So this New Holland, we brought it in, we took it on from another dealer. They took it on trade, and the wheels were kind of ugly, so we painted the wheels up on it, painted the hubs, and we touched up a little bit of black paint on the front and on the bucket. We went through, serviced the tractor, we changed the oil in it, changed the air filter, fuel filters, and hydraulic oil, air, fuel, basically changed all the filters on it and all the oils. So it's fresh, ready to go to a new home. And what we're gonna do now is take photos of it, and we're gonna list it up on Facebook, Tractor House, and Equipment Trader, our buytractor.com website, and eBay, and a few other small websites we throw everything up on. It reaches literally thousands of buyers, and that's how we sell our equipment. So now that we've got our photos taken, I'm gonna hook it up to this here bush hog right here, which we do sell separately from our equipment, and we're gonna park it up there in the lot, and if someone comes by, most of the time our customers like to buy a piece of equipment with implements also. So when they see the tractor hooked up to the implement, it just looks better. So we're gonna get this thing hooked up, get it pulled around there, and get it ready to be sold. So anyways, Donnie will be here in the morning. We'll pull that 7520 in the door. He can get it buffed out. And then he's gonna wash the TRX. All All right, just go ahead and hop on there and back it up to this thing. Pins on the back, and this mower has got Cat 1, and these spacers right here adjust that. So I'm gonna put these spacers on there and they'll make it work. I think that thing looks so good. That turned out so nice.
It really did.
So when you're hooking up a tractor to a mower or any implement, always stand back. Don't ever stand between the implement and the tractor. Straight back. Put it in the lower gear.
It's the lowest gear.
All right. Drop it down. Keep going. Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Little bit. All right. This tractor's got the nice sliding, now I gotta go down. There we go. Sliding 3-point arms there. So now when Nick backs up, it's just gonna hook right up into place. Go ahead and back up first. Boom, locked in place. This might be the easiest one we've ever hooked up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I didn't want to say anything and jinx this though.
Right? All right, go park her in her home. And just like that, mower's all hooked up. We're gonna park it up there and it'll be for sale. If anyone's interested in this particular tractor, it's a 2012 TC55 DA, which has the power shuttle transmission on it. Quick attach bucket, dual rear remotes. It's like the deluxe. Tractor with the mower, it's going to be like right around, we'll say 25,000 without the mower, it'll be 23.5. So contact us at buytractor.com. I'm back in the shop. I do kind of help Nick work on things, especially making hydraulic hoses. I kind of do all these myself. We've got a John Deere out back. I'll walk around there and show that to you guys in just a second. But it's got this bad hydraulic line. You can see right here where the fitting had rotted through on it, just from being exposed to the elements. We've got a new fitting to go on that end and a new one to go on this end. And we're gonna make hydraulic hoses right here at the shop too. So we got our fittings that we need. We're gonna measure our hose because we got a tape measure built right here into the table. Looks like it's gonna be 69 inches long, 68 inches will do it. So we don't need this old one to go ahead and throw it away. Right there for now. This stuff's expensive. It's about $8 a foot right now. Getting very expensive. It's gonna get loud. Watch your earphones. The reason I slap it on the bench like that is because it gets like contaminant and dirt in there from cutting. So these fittings are as simple as just pressing them on there into the hose like that. Make sure they're seated very well. Our dial here is going bad, but it's set because I just crimped some of the same fittings yesterday. We're gonna put it right here in this vise crimping machine and hit this button. Just like that, our fittings are crimped. Put this one on the other side. Same thing, make sure it's seated in there until I hear like grinding noises, I guess. Crimp this baby down too. That is all there is to it. Now we got a new hydraulic hose made. We'll walk out here and check out the John Deere it goes on. So right here is the John Deere that we bought. It's a John Deere 4720. It's like 55 horsepower, kind of like that, oh, Nick's rolling the water hose up. New Holland out there. It had been sitting for a while, so all the cylinders, hydraulic cylinders, there's seals in here that go bad. They were all in terrible shape. So we got all new seals, probably on Nick's toolbox. And this hose we're gonna be replacing. Go ahead and set that there for Nick tomorrow. We've got a new seat to go on it. All kinds of cool stuff. Then we'll get this thing knocked out tomorrow. It'll go right over there in our picture bay, and we'll take photos of it and get it prepped to be sold and listed on all of our websites also to find a new owner. And there you have it, guys, a day in the life of a tractor salesman / used equipment salesman, and my supporting associate Nick here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the new style I've changed it up to. Make sure y'all smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. We'll freaking see you later. Peace. And also, guys, don't forget to check out Fishing Clash and use my code FISHWITHBRUCE down in the description below.